Hi, this is Miss Eisencraft. Uh, I am attempting to do an Algebra 2 tutorial on the piecewise function, um, the piecewise function extra practice assignment. So I'm just going to walk through a couple. There are different strategies to do this, but I'm going to show you a couple different ways. All right, so this first one says f of x equals x plus 4 for all x values less than or equal to 3. I notice this is in slope-intercept form. So that's really easy if I ignore the restricted domain just to plot the y-intercept and then a slope of 1 going both directions. Okay, now since this is the line f of x equals x plus 4 goes through 4, slope of 1. Okay, for all x values less than or equal to 3, I want to restrict this at 3. So using my eraser, I will restrict this at 3. Okay. Now, for the second function, I want to graph f of x is 2x minus 7 for all x values greater than 3. So I'll ignore the x greater than 3 for now. X is greater than 3, and I'll just graph the y-intercept at negative 7. And then a slope of up 2 over 1. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and draw that line. Okay, this is for all of the x values greater than 3. So using my eraser, I want to erase all this. And I want to continue this with an arrow this way. Okay, now as far as the hollow and solid circles, it says x is greater than 3, so this would be hollow. And the first one would be solid right here. Okay. All right, this next one over here is a little trickier because there's a quadratic involved. And I think plugging in algebraically well, let's just go ahead and try it. So this one says f of x equals x squared minus 3. So this is going to be part of a parabola because we have a restricted domain. And then this is linear. So I'm going to go ahead and graph this without the restricted domain. X squared minus 3 is the parent function of the parabola shifted down 3. Okay, and then I'm going to go do the standard pattern, out 1, up 1 on both sides, out 2, up 4, and out 3, up 9. Okay, so this is restricted though. Let's go ahead and see for all x values less than 2. So what we're going to do is draw the parabola, but I'm going to start here at 2. Bear with me. All right. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and underline, show that this was this one. Okay. Now the next one, negative 3 halves x plus 10, that's linear, and that's going to be for all the x values. It's basically going to take over at x equals 2 and beyond. So normally you could do the y-intercept of 10 and then erase it. I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do a y-intercept of, so then I'm going to go down 3 over 2. Let me do a little bit thicker. Down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2. And this really only takes over, if I drew that, it really only happens for all the x values greater than 2. So I'll take my eraser and I'll erase this hollow. Solid. Okay, some editing to do, but I hope that was somewhat helpful. There's also a key attached.